Educators looking to incorporate more Black history into their curriculum should really consider what is it that you want to teach. There's so many resources that we have on our website. So we have our South Carolina Black History Bugle. We also have a Low Country Digital Library, which is filled with different documents, primary sources, oral histories, as we've talked about, and photographs. For us, if you want to talk about Gullah Geechee culture, we have shrimp nets, we have Gullah Geechee artifacts, we also have a collection of books, and we host programs. A lot of our materials are also online, so any virtual programmings we've done are available on our YouTube page. So if you want to bring some of those into your classroom, just know that it's not that complicated. It's very easy to incorporate local history into the story, knowing that if we're talking about civil rights, you can definitely use any of those materials. We have photographs from protests and boycotts that happen here in the Low Country, so that students don't feel like civil rights is so far away, but that it happened right here and that your city, your community was very much a part of that. In thinking about Black History Month, it always means family to me. It's an opportunity for people to really call in. I think when we get to Black History Month, folks are really interested in these larger heroes and heroines. But I think sometimes we can use that time to reflect on our family stories and get to know them and start the documenting process, celebrating that our ancestors survived, and then really thinking about what are we going to do next. So are you going to be the historian of your family? Are you going to document your stories through art or photos, through recording histories? And it could start really small. Maybe you take your phone and talk to your grandmother. You take photos and actually label those photographs during Black History Month, but just using that time to get to know family members, because as we know, we don't have a lot of time with these individuals. And so Black History Month is really that opportunity to remind us like, oh, we should document because we are part of history. History is in the making. An artifact that's really important to us here at Avery is the recording of Dr. Martin Luther King's speech when he spoke in Charleston. It's exciting because it took so much work to bring that recording from a family in New York back home. And so being able to have that, photographs of Coretta Scott King, along with all the hospital workers during that strike, those items live here. And so it's just really exciting to me to know that it's like one puzzle piece in the story of civil rights in the Low Country. I think one thing I wish people knew about Avery is that we're free and open to the public. We're open Monday through Friday. We're here to help community members really sort through their own stories, regardless of race, regardless of nationality and background, but like, how can we help you preserve your family story and find the best place for it to live? Our thing is to really help people figure out what does it mean to make your stories accessible, legible, and just making sure that your families and your communities are written into history